There are some time-limited items and rewards in Far Cry 6 that you want to get before they are gone, including the Insurgency reward, which unlocks during the end game. Okay, that might be a bit too optimistic. This week's weapon is also not that exciting, but I do quickly want to tell you about the system, also go over the Twitch Prime pack and way more. Of course, if you enjoy the Far Cry content, then a like on the video would really help me out. And let's go. You can enter my giveaway for Far Cry credits, 2300, via the link in the pinned comment, and you have to be a subscriber of the channel if you want to participate. Good luck. As I already told you in some pre-launch videos, there are ways to complete Outpost again, and this happens after finishing the main story. Every week, one region will namely be taken over again by the enemy, so new anti-air cannons appear and checkpoints, but also bases will be recaptured. And then you are tasked to clear these anti-air cannons, the checkpoints, and this week we also have to complete the Maceo special operation. And once you do that, a target gets revealed in an FND base that you've maybe already taken over, so then you can complete that base again, take out the person, and get a ton of rewards, including a special unique gun. And this week, so basically the first Insurgency that went live, gives us Yara's Revenge, a unique variant of the Desert Eagle with some armor-piercing rounds and a silencer. So it's pretty great for stealth. The mods are fine, not really good. So overall, it's a decent variant of this amazing sidearm. But yeah, I already showed you how to unlock the regular Desert Eagle, which you can actually customize on the workbench, so that one has way more possibilities. In that previous video, so my initial guide, I did forget to mention that during the treasure hunt where you get this gun, which over here on the map, you need to, in the abandoned house, first turn on the radio, then crouch down in front of the TV, and then you can turn the picture to get to the secret room and to get to the switch. So sorry if I caused some confusion about this. I also immediately put it in the pinned comment of that video, so hopefully you were able to figure it out. And you can watch that video via the link in the description. Then I also tell you how to easily get to this location. But the point now is that if you already have the Desert Eagle, you won't really miss that much during this first Insurgency. It only has this unique skin, which you can then also put on your regular Desert Eagle, which is kind of nice. But yeah, it's kind of impossible to rush the story in one weekend to get to this end game. So don't really worry about that. Play the game at your own pace, and maybe the gun returns at some point. But I do think it's good to know that it seems that every week there will be a new unique gun as a reward for the Insurgencies, so for doing the end game. I think it's linked to the timer at Lola's shop, so when that hits 0, another region gets taken over and we have a new sort of weekly mission with a new unique gun as a reward. I will be reporting on it here, tell you if these weapons are any good. And I, by the way, went more in depth on Lola's shop and how to get moneda in my previous video, which I will link to at the end of this one, because that also includes a ton of potential time-limited weapons that you want to get before it's too late. I don't think these will like be gone or anything, but I still wanted to give you a quick reminder that there are also Ubisoft Connect rewards you can claim if you have the units, although some of them are free. Go of course to the Ubisoft Connect section of the game, you find extra materials, a chorizo chibi for in the car, and roosters inspired by fighting games for in that cockfighting arena. Pretty cool. And we also see 2 weapons. We got the Mixtape Sniper, a version of the Yaron SRA for early game. It's pretty great with a nice suppressor and a scope. Downside is that it has soft target rounds, so it won't get you that far. And the sad part is that this skin cannot be applied to the regular SRA. I really hope they change that, because then it's actually more useful. And the same is the case for the high caliber Beats RPD, which actually has sound levels on the gun. But again, it's not available for the regular RPD, which you can of course customize. So again, hope they change that. The high caliber Beats Ubisoft Connect weapon is still pretty nice with a solid suppressor, a mod that improves the suppressor cooling rate, and it also gives you extra movement speed while aiming. And you got incendiary bullets, which are hard to craft early on. So it's a pretty solid weapon. Not sure if it will be worth your 100 units if you're like kind of tight on that. But still, wanted to shout it out, and fingers crossed that we get the skins for the regular weapons. Moving on to the Twitch Prime pack, you can very easily get by going to the Prime Gaming page, then linking your Ubisoft Connect account that you also use in-game to your Prime Gaming account. You will of course need Amazon Prime in order to claim it. And it's only available till December 31st. And we of course also had a Valhalla Twitch Prime pack, which never became available afterwards. So I really think that if you want to get these Far Cry 6 items, you have to claim them now before it's too late. And they then immediately appeared for me after booting the game, or I think if you already were playing, just reboot the game for these items to appear. Let's start with a few cosmetics before we look at the awesome weapons. You got this Yaron Horseshoe Mirror Pop, the Pocket Watch Weapon Charm, which is kind of cool, and also a Dark Horse, which you can summon at every horse pickup point. And we got the Vaquero outfit, so cowboy outfit, and I think it looks pretty cool. And just like every armor set, it comes with perks. We got improved weapon sway on the head. On the chest, you get greatly improved stamina recovery. So you of course sprint in Far Cry 6, and after that have to wait a bit before you can like sprint again. It recharges faster now, so you can sprint again for longer after just running out of stamina. The next one is pretty wild. Greatly improves sidearm weapon ammo reserve, and my Desert Eagle then goes from 60 ammo as a reserve to 120, and you can even combine this perk with like a similar perk. I also have it here on the chest from the Miami Strip Pack from the Ultimate Edition. Then the sidearm ammo reserve for my Desert Eagle goes to 180. Yeah, not sure why I would need that, but it's interesting to know that these perks do seem to stack. And the other perks on the gear are pretty good too. So it's a really decent set, especially early on in the game. I'm not sure if you can already get it on the starting island. Maybe you have to leave that first. And just like with the Ultimate Edition items, that you get these items after completing that guerrilla mission. For the weapons, we got the Caballero Blanco pistol, which is just an alternative version of the Mark 6. Like, it's all the same, only the skin is unique. But you can then also put that skin on the Mark 6. Sure, if you don't have this pistol yet, then it's nice to already get it this way. And it totally fits that cowboy fantasy because it's a close range headshot killing machine. Feels pretty satisfying to run into a supply drop and take enemies out one by one. And it totally put the armor-piercing rounds on it, of course. You can put a sight on it, although, yeah, then you're not really a cowboy anymore. And the regular iron sight is actually pretty nice. You cannot put a silencer on the gun, so it's really only for the gun blazing playstyle. Same for that Julia's Last Stand rifle you also get with this pack. And it's interesting because it's basically a non-resolver version of that La Farita rifle I told you about in a previous video that can shoot through walls in combination with the Supremo. Yes, I tried using the Supremo with this Julia's Last Stand Twitch Prime rifle. Sadly did not work. But yeah, this rifle has a ton of other benefits because now you can change the ammo type. Now you can put mods on it, while for the Resolver variant, all the upgrades you bought were only for during that Supremo attack. So yes, go for the armor-piercing rounds on this rifle and just headshot away. No scope is possible, but also not really needed if you get it down. And it looks also a bit more pro when you do get all of those headshots. You also get 3,000 pesos, so all in all, if you have Prime Gaming or Amazon Prime, claim it, why not? I put a link to it in the video description. And of course, if you have Twitch Prime, you also have a free monthly Twitch sub. And if you're not using it, then you can use it to support me and the team. Not necessary, of course, but it would help me improve the content. I will be leaving a link to my Twitch channel in the video description. And yes, we will be streaming the weekly reset for Far Cry 6 every week on Twitch and YouTube as well. More info on that weekly reset and on Lola's shop in the video that you can watch by clicking on the screen. A like on the video would really help me out, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.